welcome to Presence Practice with Poonam and Parker. Hey, Poonam.
Hey, Parker.
Hello. So we are doing a video today on chaos and metamorphosis, and this is our second take. We rarely do second takes of these videos, but as soon as I said it, somebody unexpectedly pulled up in the driveway, and then my little dog had something to say. So, but primarily chaos. Let's talk about chaos. Oftentimes when people come and they're starting a new spiritual practice or exploration, they've lots of new teachers and techniques and body work and breath and all this, and they're letting go of so much. There's all kinds of like transmutation of the base metal into gold, really beautiful, and it's like shedding, and it looks like on the horizontal dimension that there's pure chaos and total unknown. And then you can get introduced to the new blooms of the ego every moment when we're having experiencing the unknown. It presses us into the present moment because everything else is insanity. And when we're having a good time and things are stable, it's easy to get identified out here and soft and this stuff feels so good, having lots of money and all my needs are cared for and my family's doing well, and for a time, and then chaos will come, and it's a great opportunity. It's beautiful to move through and metamorphosize. Is that the word? Metamorphose. So is it metamorphosizing? Yeah, so now the butterfly. But if you watch any of these YouTube videos of watching the cocoon, and it looks dreadful and painful for that butterfly, but it's not, right? It's not considering any of that, or it might be. So we welcome it. If big change is on the way, it means that you're graduating, that your prevalent energy field, your prevalent level of consciousness is rising, is high even. And anything in your vicinity that's not of that will fall away eventually, because it's taught us everything we need to know. And for great change to happen, we have to be willing to sit in the unknown and see the insanity that when we thought we knew, we still didn't know, right? We just don't know. So it's an invitation to sit in sanity, the absolute opposite of unconsciousness, where there's stress, worry, concern in that energy field. Make the decision from that, and things get more and more closed. What's coming next to you, it comes to you in a rocky way. It's not smooth, or there's something that's just not right about it. Doesn't feel good, the solution that comes. So to sit in that on a chaos on the horizontal dimension is it's an honor to sit in, to be in that space. It's a beautiful blessing, and it's okay to not know what's happening next, because you didn't know anyway. None of us do. And allow your life situations to be remade. And you must know already about identification with stories. And so in that presence, we get to see any of that comes up. Look at this fearful voice. Look at this voice that needs to know. Or and stay close to presence practice with a meditation, meditating every moment, sensing that there is peace in this moment. And this moment is all that matters. And if a moment comes where action is required, then you just start doing that action. Oftentimes for me, I don't even know what's going to come out of my mouth until it's left my mouth. My sister is having metamorphosis right now, and the solution for it came just, I did not know what the solution was, and the call was to say, I don't know what the solution is, but I'm keeping it. And it just came out of my mouth, and it turns out it's a wonderful solution. It never even really occurred to me. So there's many different patterns can come up when we feel like we're experiencing a contraction, right? So just like consciousness comes in, lessens, more, less consciousness, it's the same with life. It's like a heartbeat. We build and then we contract, and then we build and then we contract, and and never the same. We're never the same. And nothing is ever really that stable out here in this world. So whenever we're done with this chaos and things settle down, it's going to come again, because life is challenging, and a new thing will come, because we're here, like all the plants and animals and everything on this planet, to grow. And to wake up is our lot. So lots of heart and tenderness for any of you in a space right now of the unknown, as we all are anyway, but where there's some portion of aliveness feels threatened, a home, your health, your body, death. You want to send some tenderness, some gentleness, and solidarity to you on the path.
I think Eckhart, in one of his modules of conscious manifestation, uses the same example of how difficult is it for the caterpillar when it's shedding its cocoon to become a butterfly, that it's not eating anything, right? It's starting to make changes in its body to become a butterfly. How difficult that process is, but to trust it. Trust that the change is for the better.
Yes.
And that seems to be like the, I'm always fascinated by the word that he used in his book, A New Earth, the evolutionary impulse of the universe. And the evolutionary impulse of the universe, so who we are in our essence is consciousness, presence, and that consciousness, that formlessness, is something that is infinite and eternal. And the evolutionary impulse is that we need to, what is infinite needs to expand to infinity, right? So that's the urge to expand to infinity. Yeah, I can be a thief and go rob or be greedy and get money from others. I can expand in that way, or build a big house, expand in that way, get 100 cars, expand in that way, get 700 shoes, but nothing in the world of form will satisfy us. So the journey is always, that infinity of expansion has to happen within. So because all those getting anything from the external is of the ego, and anything of the ego is subject to the law of impermanence. It'll get destroyed. So yeah, we may think we'll have 700 shoes, but next minute with 700 shoes, somebody will rob them, right? So that infinity is not going to be, external form is finite, and that's unlimited. So the journey is always within. So trust, I would say, please trust that process. Please trust that first instinct, the first intuition to do your 2 minutes of breath work. Transfer the 2 minutes of breath work to 5 minutes of breath work, to 10 minutes of breath work, to 20 minutes of breath work, and trust that process. That's
Yeah.
the peace that passes all understanding.
Yes. I want to add, if I could, one last note. If you are a person who's been through the metamorphosis and you're on more stable ground and you see other awakened beings, I very much want to encourage us to support and offer compassion and kindness and whatever material extra we may have to people that are in this space.
Thank you, Parker. Grateful for the
Thanks,
topic.
Tina. Yes, me too.